in regards to Erie County. I have tried to foster that relationship to get it different to where it was in past years. But I will say that Charlie Sickler has reached out to our community. It is an option on the table for our community. It's a decision, I guess I'll say, that the board has to make. And it just depends on whether or not we want to go down that path. But that is an option from Erie County, and I'll leave it at that at this point in time. But just so you know, that is an option. Tomorrow I'm actually attending, speaking of being invited to 2 different events, I'm honored and pleased to say that I'm once again invited to the naturalization ceremony over at the Hamburg Middle School. So I will be over there tomorrow morning, but then I will be returning back to the town hall. Outside, I know a lot of people left tonight, but outside the courtroom doors you'll see 2 totes. This has been something that I've talked about since actually last year, and Waste Management finally brought us out the 2 different totes. Not stating that we're going this route, but I had residents reach out to me asking, what do they look like? You know, they see them driving down the road, but they're not going to walk on somebody's private property and look at their trash cans. So the trash cans are out there. There's obviously 2 different sizes. There's a multitude of different combinations. You could do 2 large ones, 1 large, 1 small, depending on solid waste or recycling, but nonetheless, that will be something that goes out on the town website to notify the public that they're here. There is an available DEC grant. It's a rolling 5-year grant, so it's not necessarily that you'll qualify for the year that you apply. However, if you get on that cycle, it is something that can offset the cost of the containers to our community, followed by also potentially partnering with another municipality, which will help drive that cost, because you're essentially, if you will, buying in bulk instead of buying, you know, there's approximately 3,200 parcels for the town of Boston. So you take 3,200 parcels, but if you partner with, let's say, it would be really nice if we could have partnered with Lancaster on their contract, and Lancaster is actually going through their contract. You know, we would have added on an additional, I want to say it's like 11,000 parcels they have. So we would have actually brought the price point for those down, but our contract's not at the same time. But I will continue to explore that option. And outside of that, I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I certainly knew last year. I knew from January 1st this year when I took office, essentially positioning, the supervisor position going full time would be certainly a hot topic. I knew that going in. I still know that right this very moment. I certainly want to thank Councilman Cartagena for what he said, but that was my commitment to the community. No different than my commitment to the community still stands. It won't change. I'm still happy to say that I'll continue to work hard for you. I've been working basically a full-time position all this year, and I will continue to do the job that I was elected to do. And I'm happy to serve all of you, and I appreciate obviously your support and your vote. And we're a community where I would love to say that we can all see eye to eye on things all the time, but I also understand that that is not the reality. So I always value your feedback. Please always feel free to call my office, email me. As I've done with many other citizens, I'd be happy to have a sit-down conversation with anybody that would like to have a discussion in regards to the budget. One of the other things I'm actually bringing to the table as of next year, and I apologize I didn't have a timeline to do it this year and get the notification out to the public, but it'll actually be establishing a budget committee for next year that will involve citizens from the community. Again, I have stood on transparency since day one when I took office. I will continue to stand on transparency. There's nothing in here that I wouldn't share with any one of you. And that's why I continue to extend an invitation for anybody who has questions to please feel free to reach out to my office, and I'd be happy to share that information. With that being said, again, thank you for your time tonight. It is late, and I appreciate it. So I will make a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
That was quick.
Councilman
Roll call.
Munger.
Yes.
Councilman Cartagena.
Yes.
Supervisor Keating.
Yes.
Councilwoman Littlechick.
Yes.
Councilwoman Martin.